Good evening and welcome to Shelbyville as the Spartans are set to take on the Golden Bears. This is the Union Savings and Loan pregame show brought to you by Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. I'm Trot Davidson, joined tonight by Camden Schoenfeld. Cam, coming off last night's dominant win against Rushville, what did you see that you liked from the Spartans?
I seen a lot of things I liked from the Spartans. You know, a good bounce-back win after the close Delta loss last Saturday night. The Spartans came out with, a fire under them, coming on a 10-0 run right off the start of the game. I think that was huge for them. And I expect to see a lot of the same tonight. Rushville and Shelbyville had a very close game, and Connersville, of course, pretty well took care of business last night at Rushville. So, I expect a lot of the same.
Yeah, you mentioned that quick start, the 10-0 run to start the game off by Connersville. You can't help but to really just look back and say it was helped sparked by Josh Williams being really aggressive, taking the ball to the rim, and then from the help of down low Braxton when he got inside on the block.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of points. Josh Williams, I was looking for this, had 15 points last night, and Braxton Myers had 21. Both of them key contributors to the game last night. Like you said, Josh was not afraid and, beat people off the dribble and took his man down low and went up with it, got some fouls and made some shots. And you look at, Braxton, who overall just took care of business down low. It was plain and simple.
Yeah, one thing that we saw last night that we really hadn't seen all year from the Spartans was missing free throws. It seemed like last night they weren't on their mark at the free throw line like they had been all year.
Yeah, that's 2 games in a row I've seen that. You look back at the Delta game, and we missed 5 or 6 free throws and lost by 2 or 3 points. I think that's the game, the difference of the game right there. And you look at last night, and there was quite a few times we missed some free throws, or the Spartans missed some free throws as well. So I'm excited to see what Coach Brown has told them. That's 2 back-to-back games that they've shot free throws not too well, but Coach Brown's a very good coach, one of the best coaches in Indiana high school basketball all the time, I would argue. So I expect that to be cleaned up tonight.
Yeah, and late there in the first half, maybe earlier into the second half, we saw James Williams exit the game with an injury. Good news from Coach Brown tonight. He will be back up in the lineup. Yeah,
that's absolutely great news. He is an all-around team player down low, and he is so strong, and his pure raw ability to just grab the ball and go up with it with 2 or 3 defenders on him, around him, it don't matter. And, he's pretty good around the free throw line, so I think he's going to be a key point to tonight's game.
Yeah, last night you mentioned that Braxton Myers had 21. A lot of them came from fast breaks. That Braxton, we talked about this all senior starting lineup and how they've played with each other pretty much their whole lives. Braxton just seeing the opportunity, and then Lucas Barron and Josh Williams finding him down the court. He probably had, I'd probably say 8 or 10 off fast breaks last night.
Oh, yeah, I'd absolutely agree. He took over there. Even when it wasn't a fast break and it was a set offense, he just made a couple spin moves and went up with it and got it to fall. But I want to point out the time where he had a dunk, and I think it was the 10th point of the 10-0 run to start the game for the Spartans. And that really sparked the Spartans' offense and defense. Defensively, they didn't let up hardly any points that half. I think they were sitting at right around, I think it was 18, maybe 20 at the end of the first half last night at Rushville. And, I absolutely, 100% think that was sparked by that moment by Braxton Myers and ultimately that 10-0 run.
Yeah, let's talk a little about Connersville's defense. Coming in tonight, Shelbyville has a guard, number 1, Ollie Sandman. He's averaging 20 points a game. Just what do you think? What do you think is important for the Spartans tonight to really slow Sandman down and keep this game low and scoring?
I think you put your best defender on him, and if James Williams is going to start tonight like we think and play a key role like we think after his injury last night, I think that's the guy you go to. He is the most physical player on this basketball team. And he is probably one of the smartest players on the Connersville Spartans basketball team as well. Not afraid of contact, but knows when to not go too far with his fouls. We haven't seen him in foul trouble with the one game at Delta, and he had 18 points by the end of it.
Yeah, Cam, as we're counting down this pregame show, can we get the starting lineups for tonight?
Yeah, we'll start off with Shelbyville. Number 1, Ollie Sandman, who is averaging 20 points a game. Number 3, Luke Brinkman. Number 5, Jackson Parker. Number 23, Caden Claxton. and number 40, Ethan Lambert. And then you look at the Connersville side, and we've seen it all year, but we see it again tonight, an all-senior starting lineup, and number 10, Gavin Pearson, number 24, Josh Williams, number 32, Braxton Myers, number 34, Lucas Barron, and number 42, James Williams.
Yeah, James is a really key role to get back tonight. I mean, we even saw it last night. He left. The defense, I don't want to say got sloppy because they really did. They kept Rushville in check last night, but it will be key to get him back. Right after the break, we'll be back for tip-off. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Looking for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Look no further. Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals when you need financing, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan. People you know, neighbors you trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connersville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of a passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you, in Connersville at 513 West 8th Street and in Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
Back here in Shelbyville, the Connersville Spartans are getting set to take on the Shelbyville Golden Bears. As we come up on tip-off, it looks like we're going to have the national anthem, and then we will get right into the game. Cam, we talked about it in pregame. Do you expect this game to go similar as last night?
I absolutely do, but I guess we'll have to find out after the it actually looks like they're going to do starting lineup. Shelbyville's set up for lineups, and Connersville's set up for the national anthem, so I guess we'll see.
Looks like we're going to do national anthems first.
Back here at Shelbyville getting set for the tip-off. A very good national anthem presented by the Shelbyville band. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was. That's one of the better ones we've heard. You know, national anthem's always great, but it always sounds better coming from the band than it does the radio.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It sounded almost a lot like the bowl. You know, we always talk about the bowl atmosphere, nothing comparing to it. But this place, this place is pretty cool. This is my first time ever in this gym, and I'm impressed.
Yeah, you know, you look around, the gym's real pretty, but you also see a lot of red on this side. You know, we talked about it last night in the broadcast. You know, Spartan fans travel well, and they showed out again tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about this side. You even look on the other side, on the visitor section of the other side where the camera's facing. I'm still seeing quite a bit of red, and even along the side, I still see some red. So, you know, very impressed as normal.
You know, Cam, as we're getting these starting lineups, can we get a refresher on who's starting tonight?
Yeah, we'll recap Shelbyville real quick. Number 1, Ollie Sandman. Number 3, Luke Brinkman. Number 5, Luke Jackson Parker. Number 23, Caden Claxton. And number 4, Ethan Lambert. And we've talked about him a lot already tonight, but number 1, Ollie Sandman, I mean, the Spartans are going to have to shut him down.
Yeah, you know, he's averaging 20 points a game, and it'll be interesting to see tonight who Coach Brown sits on him and how whoever gets on him responds. You know, he's going to knock some shots down tonight, but on the next possession, how's he going to bounce back and recover from the last possession?
Yeah, and I said it during pregame. I 100% expect James Williams to be guarding him, right off the start of this game. And to be honest with you, I don't really expect either one of them to come out too much tonight. And if they do, I think that we have a great defensive player in Cody Naylor sitting on the bench.
Yeah, and don't forget about Taco Pearson, the sixth man for the Spartans. He can knock shots down, and his defense is pretty good too. I like to see how Coach Brown's going to use Naylor and Taco Pearson tonight.
Absolutely.
As we are getting set for tip-off, it looks like number 34, Lucas Barron, and number 5, Luke Brinkman will be meeting in the middle to tip off tonight. Spartans come into this game 2-1. The Golden Bears are 1-0. The ball is up, and tip is controlled by the Spartans. Gavin Pearson has the ball at the top of the key. Pearson over to Josh Williams on the wing. Josh dribbles to the corner. Over to Gavin on the wing. Gavin back over to Josh Williams. Josh inside to James Williams. James puts up a shot, and it is no good off the front of the rim.
Yeah, that's what I talked about during pregame, his aggressiveness and physicality to go up with the ball with so many people around him. Ultimately didn't fall there, but definitely not a bad look.
Number 3, Luke Brinkman has the ball at the top of the key. He hands it off to number 1, Ollie Sandman. Sandman hands the ball off to number 5, Parker. Parker dribbling right up top, onto the wing, over to Sandman. Sandman being guarded by Lucas Barron, switched over by Braxton Myers. Luke Brinkman has the ball over the wing. He drives baseline. Braxton Myers takes a charge. We haven't talked about it enough, I don't feel like, how willing Braxton is to just give up his body. And that's his 4th charge in 3 games.
Yeah, I want to go back to the Delta game, and, he had 4 or 5 times where he would sacrifice his body. I think he only got it, a charge once or twice and a blocking foul once or twice. But either way, that just shows his toughness for this team.
Yeah, it does. That's Josh Williams who swings it over to Gavin Pearson on the wing. Pearson drives inside, dribbles back out, over to Braxton on the wing. Myers puts up a 3. His 3, no, it is good.
It's good, yeah.
Hit every part of the rim and then went in.
Yeah, a great look. We haven't seen him shoot a whole lot from outside the arc so far this year, but a beauty shot to start this game.
Number 23, Caden Claxton has the ball at the top of the key, being guarded by James Williams. He gets it poked out, gets it back.
There's that, aggressiveness that the Spartans bring on the defensive side.
Ollie Sandman gets the ball picked by Josh Williams. Good play right there by Josh to throw it off of Sandman out of bounds. It's going to be Spartan basketball.
Yeah, the Spartans are definitely not afraid to go after Sandman when he has the ball. Put a defender up in his face. They know he can dribble and he can shoot, and they do not seem fond of that at all.
Yeah, another thing we'd like to see Josh do tonight is be really aggressive around the rim like he was last night. He played really well. Probably his best game of the year in my eyes. As he shoots a 3 from the wing, it is no good. Hit the front and the back of the rim. Ollie Sandman controls the rebound. He's got the ball at the top, on the wing. Dribbles it up to the top of the key. Sandman over to Brinkman. Brinkman over to number 23, Caden Claxton. He drives middle.
Another charge.
Looks like Spartans got another charge. That one's Lucas Barron picking it up right there. That's something that Connersville, Coach Brown really likes. He preaches that all the time, the toughness, and the Spartans showing it early on in the game.
Yeah, that's you see Brinkman coming out of the game as it will appear number 24, Asher will come in for, number 2, Bagley will come in for him. And I think that's key, getting some of these key players for Shelbyville in foul trouble. We saw it last night. Dylan Thompson for Rushville was in foul trouble very quick and had to sit out most of the first half, and the Spartans pulled away during that.
Yeah, they did. Josh Williams has got the ball at the top of the key. He swings it over to Myers in the corner. Myers to Barron. Barron pulls up from 15 foot. It's no good off the front of the rim. Salmon has the ball dribbling off the court. That is Badgley drives inside, puts up a floater, and it is good. Shelbyville cuts that Spartan lead down to 1. Lucas Barron has the ball over on the wing. He looks inside to Josh. Josh makes a move, puts the ball up. It's no good. They're going to say it was the last touch by Shelbyville. It's going to be Spartan ball under the basket.
Yeah, a good look there by Josh Williams, not afraid to be down low and make a spin move and put up a shot, and I think that's going to be important later on.
Let's get Braxton Myers at the top of the key. He passes over to Josh on the wing. Lucas Barron is on the wing. He passes it back up to Josh Williams at the top of the key.
That's something I would like to see more from Lucas Barron, is shooting the three. We've seen him shoot it a couple times this year, and I think he's 100% from the free throw line right now.
Gavin Pearson has it on the wing. He drives baseline. Tries to kick it over to Barron in the corner, but it is kicked out of bounds by Shelbyville. Spartans will remain possession. Number 23, Blaine Hornsby is going to check into the game for the Spartans.
Yeah, we'll be checking in for James Williams, number 42. We've seen James go out with a very scary eye injury last night, so we're wondering if that has anything to do with it.
Josh drives inside, kicks it over to Gavin Pearson. Gavin from the top of the key. It's good, but they're going to call, I believe, a charging foul on Braxton, maybe? Yeah. A hook around on Braxton Myers, his first.
Yeah, so far been a pretty clean game. 3 fouls, 4 minutes into the game. That's not bad compared to last night, at least.
Both of Shelbyville's fouls being charges.
And, that's what you expect when you play Coach Brown's Conference Spartans. That's one thing he preaches.
Number 40, Lambert, drives inside, kicks over to Salmon. Salmon's at the top of the key, dribbling around. Salmon drives inside, pulls up from 17 foot. He's good. Shelbyville takes a 4-3 lead over Connorsville.
Yeah, beautiful textbook basketball play there by Salmon. Really just kind of took over, and made it work.
They're going to call Lucas Barron on the travel right there. He tried to pump fake and drive inside.
Yeah, Spartans getting a little sped up. Haven't scored here since the very beginning of this game. Got to slow down, run their own offense. They've had a couple really good looks, just, hasn't quite fallen yet.
Lambert has the ball at the top of the key, being guarded by Blaine Hornsby. He passes it over to 23, Caden Claxton. He gives it up to number 2, Badgley. Badgley back over to Claxton. So foul on the inside. They're going to call Ollie Sandman with a charge. That's really big for the Spartans to get Sandman in foul trouble today. That's his first one.
Yeah.
If they can get him on the bench, then it's got to be good for Connersville.
Yeah, you resort back to last night when Dylan Thompson, the main player for Rushville, went out. The same thing will happen tonight if they can get Sandman out of the game.
Gavin Pearson has it on the wing. He dribbles up to the top of the key over to Myers. Myers drives baseline. They're going to call Myers with the charge. Lambert is fired up about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. That seemed like maybe just a basketball play. I don't think number 40, Lambert, was quite set yet with his feet, but, not our call.
It's number 2, Badgley, bringing it up for the Shelbyville Golden Bears. As James Williams is set to check back in for the Spartans. Salmon has it on the wing. He's dribbling around up top, calling for a ball screen. He passes it over. Number 2, Badgley has it. Badgley drives inside. Kicks over to number 23, Caden Claxton. Claxton's on the wing, dribbling around. He gets a ball screen from Lambert. Over to Salmon. Salmon pulls up from 3. He's good. Shelbyville's on a 7-0 run right here, Cam.
Yeah, they are. They're playing good defense and offense. Overall, just playing great basketball. Be another hook around on Braxton Myers. That'll be his second foul tonight. Braxton looking for, an explanation as what to happen, as it looked like, he just simply went up for the ball.
Yeah, it looks like he just posted up. When I heard the whistle, I thought it was going to be on Salmon. I thought he was going to pick up his second, but ultimately Braxton picks up his second. He'll go to the bench. Badgley dribbling the ball up for the Bears. He kicks over to number 5, Parker. Parker hands it off to number 23. Dribbling around on the wing. Feeds inside to Parker. Parker back outside to Claxton. back inside to Parker. Lambert has it on the top of the key.
Yeah, Shelbyville really getting in their offense right here. As you see a very aggressive battle down low between Taco Pearson and number 5 for Shelbyville as he makes the shot. That'd be Parker. His first of the night.
Yeah, make that a 9-0 run for Shelbyville right now.
Yeah.
Barron has the ball at the top of the key over to Taco Pearson on the wing.
Connorsville just appears to have no answer right now for Shelbyville as no scoring.
Barron attempted a 3 from the wing, but it was no good. That'll be number 23, Claxton, dribbling the ball around. Badgley has it at the top of the key. Ooh, look like he walked and he did. They're going to call it.
Yeah, a good call there. Good defensive aggressiveness, from James Williams. We talked about it all night, and I feel like all season, really.
Cody Naylor just checked into the ball game for the Spartans.
You know how good James Williams is, and there's another great defender coming into the game in Cody Naylor.
Josh Williams gives the ball to Barron. Barron's on the wing over to Taco Pearson. Pearson over the corner. They're going to call Josh Williams with the travel over in the corner. Turnovers have been key for the Spartans in their loss against Delta a couple weeks ago and so far in this game against Shelbyville.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely right. Nothing more, nothing less to it.
Lambert has the ball on the wing, hands it over to Badgley. Badgley over to Claxton. He kicks it over to Sandman. Sandman step back 3 from the wing. It's good. You know, we talked about it in pregame. Sandman is a great scorer, and we got to put somebody on him who can stop him. We just haven't found the answer yet.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing phenomenal right now. That's 2 back-to-back pull-up jumpers from deep outside the arc for him, and I mean, he is nothing but net, both of them.
That's Josh Williams on the wing. Josh drives inside, kicks it over to Barron on the wing. Barron's 3, no good, hit short. Naylor with the rebound. Naylor cannot get a shot off. After the buzzer, Barron threw a shot up. It went in, but does not count. Spartans find themselves down 12-3 at the end of 1. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-5111. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connorsville Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Gina Hartman, Devin Hornsby, and Gary Reebsummer for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Back here in Shelbyville, it starts the second quarter. The Spartans find themselves down 12-3. Cam, we talked about it in pregame. Ollie Sandman, he's already started. He's got hot already.
Yeah, I mean, he absolutely has. Two 3-pointers fading away almost. Very, very impressive. He's got 8 points so far to start the night, and it seems like the Spartans just have no answer. As Shelbyville went on a 12-0 run there. The Spartans put up a quick 3, within a minute of the first quarter, and after that, nothing.
Claxton has the ball up the top of the key. He passes it over to Sandman. Sandman drives inside, dishes it off to Badgley. Badgley puts up a shot, and it's good. Shelbyville continues their 14-0 run. Connorsville just has to slow down and start communicating better on defense, you got to think.
Yeah, it's getting awfully aggressive down there, down on the block between some of the bigs. And
Barron pulls up from 15 foot. It's no good off the back of the rim. They're going to call a foul
on James.
Number
Williams.
42, James Williams. It's going to be his first.
Yeah, a lot of aggressiveness and a lot of elbows and arms being thrown around down there. Not sure, didn't see the exact call there, but I'm going to assume it's because of the physicality of play.
Lambert hands the ball off to Badgley. Badgley dribbling around on the wing. Passes up to Claxton. Claxton over to Salmon. Salmon's 3 on the wing is no good off the front of the rim. Taco Pearson comes down with the rebound. He passes it off to number 24, Josh Williams, who brings the ball up the court. Josh dribbling around on the wing. Oh, it looks like James Williams got tripped up down there. No call. Josh's three from the top of the key is no good off the left side of the rim. Ball controlled by Shelbyville. Salmon bringing the ball up the court.
Yeah, the Spartans just have no answer on offense right now. Nothing. No shots are falling. They're not really getting their offensive ran like Coach Brown would want it to. I mean, they're just struggling on offense right now. And defensively, they don't really have much of an answer for Salmon.
Badgley picked up his dribble on top of the key, over to Salmon. Salmon inside to Lambert. Lambert makes a quick move, up and under. Looks like he's going to get fouled. Who are they going to call that with? Called on Josh?
They call that on
maybe
Braden Pearson. Oh, no.
Who are they calling it on?
Maybe they are going to. They're going to call it on Barron.
Looked like Barron was over on the sideline when he made that move.
Yeah,
I think they got the wrong guy on that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember where Barron was at, but I don't remember seeing him make contact. The only person I see make contact was, Taco Pearson.
That's Claxton. Claxton dishes it off inside. Over to Badgley. Badgley's three is no good. Good rebound right there by James Williams. They're going to call what looks like number 40, Ethan Lambert, on the hold. Yeah, they are. They're going to call Lambert on the hold right there. Really good block out by James Williams. That's just the type of energy he brings to this team.
Yeah, I mean, that could have probably gone either way. It looked like both players were going down. Probably honestly would have been better off with no call, but, it is what it is.
Let him play. James Williams has the ball at the top of the key, over to Gavin Pearson. Pearson swings it over to Josh Williams on the wing. He puts up a three. Josh's three is good.
That's the spark the Spartans needed, ending that 14-0 run from Shelbyville. Haven't scored in, I don't know, about 10 minutes, I think, for the Spartans. So, I mean, that's good. That's exactly what they needed.
Sandman has the ball over to Claxton. Claxton on the wing. He gives it up to Badgley. Badgley looking inside but can't find anybody. Over to Claxton. Claxton at the top of the key. He drives inside. It looks like they're going to call Braxton Myers on another foul.
That'll be Braxton's third foul of the night.
Yeah, you got to think.
He's coming out of the game, there's no doubt. Yep. Braden Pearson will come in for Braxton Myers here.
Braxton's going to be very missed on the floor. He's a really big, he's almost the heart of the team. Yeah,
he is. I mean, that whole senior core is. But, Braxton's a key part of that.
Badgley over to Salmon. Salmon's three in the corner is no good. That's an air ball. Josh Williams controls the rebound. Josh brings the ball up the floor. He picks it up on the wing, over in the corner to Gavin Pearson. Pearson back over to Josh Williams. Josh over to Barron. Barron swings it back in the corner to Gavin. And it looks like they're going to call a foul on.
They're going to call that on number 5, Parker. That's a very good call there by the referee. Parker definitely had Williams tangled up pretty bad there.
It's going to be Parker's first. Parker over to Josh over to James. James puts it up. He is fouled. Shot's no good, but James Williams is going to have 2 free throws upcoming.
That'll be Lambert's second foul. So Brinkman and Lambert both have 2 fouls for Shelbyville right now, putting them at 6. So one more foul for either team. Both teams are at 6 fouls right now, and they're shooting bonus.
James about to shoot his first free throw. It's good. Connersville cuts the lead to 7.
That's good. You want to see him make his free throws. He struggled with them at Delta, and he missed a couple last night, so it's good to see him back in his rhythm.
James' second free throw is no good off the back of the rim. Rebound controlled by Ollie Sandman.
Yeah, I pointed it out earlier. I figured James Williams would be on Sandman, and that is who is guarding, the star for Shelbyville.
Claxton has the ball at the top of the key. He swings it over to Badgley. Badgley drives inside, gets fouled by a group of Spartans. They could pick about anyone here to call this one on.
Yeah, it almost looks like he just fell there, but that'll be Braden Pearson's, I believe, first foul, yes.
And like you mentioned earlier, that is Shelbyville is in the bonus here, so Badgley will have at least 1, maybe 2 free throws upcoming. Badgley's first free throw is no good off the front of the rim. Lambert gets a rebound and kicks it out to number 1 Salmon. Salmon swings it over to Claxton. Claxton at the top of the key over to Badgley. Badgley drives inside, stop, puts one up from about 10 foot. It's no good off the right side of the rim. Number 5 gets it, dishes it inside to Salmon. Salmon puts it up, it's no good, but a foul is called. Salmon has 2 free throws upcoming.
Yeah, they'll probably call that on Gavin Pearson as he just got his arm. Yep, he just got his arm tangled up and Sandman went up with him. Ultimately a good call, just unfortunate situation for the Spartans.
Yeah, that'll be Gavin Pearson's first foul of the night. Salmon has 2 free throws upcoming. His first free throw is good.
That'll put him at 9 points on the night, and Shelbyville has 15.
Salmon's second free throw is also good. Spartans are down 16-7. With a little over 4 minutes left to go in this half.
Yeah, Sandman having a very impressive game so far. Shelbyville only having 16. He has 10 of them.
Taco Pearson back up top to Barron. Barron over to Josh Williams, who takes the 3. Josh's 3 is good. We mentioned it. We like to see him aggressive, but he hasn't drove much, but he's been shooting the ball exceptionally well tonight.
Yeah, he's 2 for 3 right now on 3-pointers. Missed his first one off the mark, up the side of the rim very early on when the Spartans were in their scoring drought. But now that Spartans are rolling on offense, he's rolling as well, and he's a big part of why they're rolling.
Badgley drives inside. Taco Pearson picks it. James Williams drives it down, and he puts it up, and it's good. Spartans cut that deficit to 4. That's his 3rd point, I believe. Yes, his 3rd point of the night. Badgley drives inside, kicks it back out to Claxton. Claxton at the top of the key, dribbles over to the wing. Kicks inside. They're going to call a foul or a jump ball? Looks like they're going to call.
Number 10, Gavin Pearson.
Looks like they're going to call it on Gavin Pearson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the night. Lambert has 1 free throw, maybe 2. His free throw's no good off the back of the rim. James Williams controls the rebound, passes it over to Josh Williams, who brings the ball up the court. Josh hands it off to Gavin Pearson. Gavin Pearson swings over to Taco Pearson, who swings it in the corner to Josh Williams. He puts up a 3. Josh's 3 is no good off the front of the rim. Rebound by James Williams, who kicks it out to Taco Pearson. Taco throws it inside to Josh Williams. Josh kicks it over to Gavin Pearson in the corner, who puts up a 3. It's good, but they're going to call a foul on what looks like Barron.
I believe so.
Really good ball
Oh,
movement.
no, they'll call that on James Williams. Excuse me.
That's going to be James's 2nd foul of the night. Really good ball movement right there by the Spartans. Good shot selection. Gavin Pearson knocked the shot down, but a foul by the Spartans.
Yeah,
takes the momentum away.
Blaine Hornsby check in for Gavin Pearson as he has 2 fouls on the night.
Salmon has the ball at the top of the key, dribbles over to the wing. He tries to drive inside. Double teamed by 2 Spartans, kicks it over in the corner. Claxton has it on the wing. He's dribbling around at the top of the key. He tries to drive inside, almost stolen by James Williams. Claxton gets it back, puts a 3 up from the top of the key, and it's good. Extend that lead to 7. Shelbyville up 19-12. Barron has the ball at the top of the key, kicks it over to. Oh, we got a foul called on what looks like number 5, Jackson Parker.
Yeah, that'll be his 2nd. That's another, same foul on him as it was his first one, getting tangled up with James Williams down there on the block. As James will now have a 1-and-1.
James Williams at the line.
James has been a really good free throw shooter from the Spartans. Let's see if that can carry on to these 1, maybe 2 attempts. James's first free throw is no good off the back of the rim. Parker controls it, kicks it over to Sandman, who brings it up the court. A little over 1.5 minutes to play left in this half. Sandman dribbles around on the wing. Dribbles up top. I believe That is number 20. Actually, Parker has the ball now. He dishes to Salmon. Salmon at the top of the key. Over to number 24, Aiden Asher. Back over to Salmon. Salmon gets a ball screen. Over to Claxton. Claxton dribbling right at the top of the key.
Yeah, Shelbyville definitely taking their time. You almost think they want this last shot.
Asher puts up a three. It's no good off the back of the rim. Josh Williams looks like he got fouled. He did. They're going to call that one on Lambert.
That'll be Lambert's third foul.
Spartans get some of the Golden Bears in foul trouble early in the first half.
Yeah, right now Brinkman, Parker have 2, and that was Lambert's third. I think that'll be key if they can maybe even pick up one more on Lambert here as he's staying in the game.
Substitution Shelbyville, number 42, Postgame.
Josh Williams has a 1-on-1 upcoming. Yep. His first one's good. He has another one upcoming.
Yeah, coming into this game tonight, Josh was a 63% free throw shooter, and that's not exactly where you want him to be at this time of year, but it's still fairly early. There's still a lot of room for improvement later on.
Yeah, they say the regular season's only practice because the only thing that's really important is the postseason. Josh Williams' second free throw is up, and it's good. Spartans cut the deficit to 5. Sandman bringing the ball up for Shelbyville. He has it at the top of the key, guarded by Taco Pearson. He passes to number 50, who gives it to Claxton. Claxton on the wing, dribbles it back up top. West and Claxton trying to work on a little pick and roll right here. Sandman gets the ball. A little over 20 seconds left to play.
Yeah, Shelbyville definitely looking for this last shot here.
Sandman guarded by Blaine Hornsby. Sandman picks up his dribble over to number 42. I believe that's Claxton that has the ball right now. Claxton at the wing. He's dribbling around. Taco Pearson almost gets a steal. They're going to call a time. Shelbyville's going to call a timeout.
30-second timeout, Shelbyville.
I like the way that Connersville's been really aggressive today. Even right there with only a little over 3 seconds left to play. Taco Pearson ultimately causes Shelbyville to have to call a timeout, diving on the floor and almost stealing the ball and taking away Shelbyville's chance of getting the last second shot off.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely agree. The aggressiveness so far in this game for Connersville has been crucial. It doesn't quite show it on the scoreboard as Connersville's down by 5 right now. But I think that'll change, as we go on.
Teams are coming back out onto the floor. It's good to see right there, we got switched off, but Blaine Hornsby really taking on the role of guarding Ollie Sandman.
Yeah, that's a tall task right now. He's playing so good. He's got 10 points out of 19 for Shelbyville.
Good hands out there by Taco Pearson. Taco's going to drive. He's going to you like to see him put a shot up right there. Didn't know how much time he had left.
Yeah, I definitely expected him to pull up a 3 right there, and I don't think anybody would have complained. Only about 1.5 seconds left when he got to the 3-point line. Perfect opportunity, but, they'll learn from that. We'll go, the Spartans will go into halftime with a 5-point deficit. Very early on in this game, I think they still got a shot.
Yeah, we're about to take a 60-second break, but before that, the Spartans are being defeated by the Shelbyville Golden Bears 19-14. We will be right back in 60 seconds.
Reed Health Sports Medicine provides an athletic trainer to the Connersville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers normally are present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete suffers a sports injury, Reed Health's Athletic Training Clinic can provide injury treatment sessions using multiple modalities, rehab protocols, and treatment techniques to ensure your athlete doesn't miss a day without progressing forward. Learn more at reedhealth.com. Whitewater Eye Center Connersville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family. Your vision is our focus. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as calling 825-6000. Whitewater Eye Center Connorsville is located at 2045 Virginia Avenue.
Back here in Shelbyville, the Spartans find themselves down 19-14. Cam, what are you seeing right now that the Spartans are just failing to do?
Stop Sandman. He hadn't scored there towards the end of the second quarter, end of the first half. But, at the end of the first quarter, at the start of the second quarter, he was unstoppable. Pulling up from, you name it, on his side of the half-court line, and it was probably going in.
Yeah, we talked about it in pregame. He averages 20 points a game, I believe I said. How many does he have right now?
He has 10 right now at halftime, so, he's right on track.
Right on track. Another big story, James Williams came back into the game. He's playing pretty good defensively right now. What are you seeing offensively from the Spartans that you would like them to clean up?
The turnovers. The silly turnovers when, you get the ball and you move and you travel, of course. But that's something they got to clean up if they want this game to stay close. They brought it back. I believe it was 12-3 at one point, maybe even 14-3. But that's little things they have to clean up. Coach Brown knows that. Coach Brown's telling his team that right now, and I absolutely expect those things to be cleaned up.
Yeah, we mentioned it in pregame. Josh Williams driving to the paint. He did it a lot last night at Rushville. I believe he had 16, I think. But anyways, we haven't seen it a lot tonight, but something we have seen tonight from Josh that we haven't in previous games this year is the three ball. I believe is he 3 for 4 or 2 for 3 right now?
He's 2 for 3 right now, sitting at 8 points. But it's when he's shooting with a defender in his face, when you don't expect him to shoot it, that's when he's been making it. That first shot he had of the game, it was off track just by a little bit. But once he got on, and that just, it was a domino effect. Once he started scoring, the Spartans' offense really started kicking off.
Yeah, and both of them been right here from this left wing, I believe. They've been pretty deep, too. They haven't been on the line. He's been dribbling out and, like you said, pulling up in people's faces. Another story is the fouls. Connorsville had 10 called against them. Shelbyville had 8. That wasn't the way we thought it was going to go in the first quarter. They let them play a little bit, but in the second quarter they started to rein it back in. And you could tell it started to get a little physical out there.
Yeah, they had to rein it back in. There was a couple of times when down low, especially when you would have, I believe it was Parker and James Williams. They were going at it. They were hooking each other, and you had to call a foul. It could have went without a no call, or it also probably could have went as a double foul and calmed them both down like we seen at Delta. But if it wasn't a no call, this game could be a little bit different, out of control. So we'll see what it carries over to as you look. And you got Braxton Myers with 3 fouls, Gavin Pearson with 2, James Williams with 2, and you even look at Shelbyville, and right now Brinkman and Parker, both have 2, and you got Lambert, the key big guy right now for Shelbyville on the defensive side. He has 3 fouls.
Yeah, we talked about it. The Spartans are down 5, scored 19-14. Cam, can we get the first half scoring?
Yeah, so we'll recap Shelbyville, and leading the way is Ollie Salmon with 10. We talked about it. His shooting is, amazing. They're going to have to figure out a way to stop them. They slowed him down there at the end of the half, but they'll have to figure out a way to stop that. Following him is Badgley, with 4, Claxton with 3, and Parker with 2. You've seen Bagley come off the bench there, number 2 for Shelbyville. Had some pretty crucial points there. He really came off the bench as that 6th man. We didn't know what role he would play tonight for Shelbyville, but he was very crucial 6th man. But we'll jump over to Connorsville's side, and leading the way for scoring is Josh Williams with 8. 2 crucial 3-pointers like we talked about, with a man right up in his grill. It was a contested shot, and, he made it work. Following him are James Williams and Braxton Myers with 3 apiece.
Yeah, we talked about it. Josh has those big 2 threes, and not only were they big because he had someone in his face, and the 1-3 ended the 14-0 scoring run that Shelbyville had put on, and then the second 3, I believe, put them within 4 or 5, drawed it back, and Connorsville looked like they were going to take a lead, but then Ollie Salmon decided he was going to take over the ball game. I believe he had probably 6 or 7 in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they were all three-pointers. I think I've only seen him drive once or twice, but when he has driven, he's been good. Actually, I take that back. He drove the one time and made it, and then he drove another time and got fouled and then made both his free throws. He appears to be a pretty good free throw shooter.
A little over 3.5 minutes left of halftime.
Yeah, some stats I'm looking at here, and leading the team actually in deflections coming into the night for the Spartans is Braden Pearson. He has 6 of them. You look at steals, and leading the way is James Williams, as you would expect. You know, he's playing very aggressive. You look at Josh Williams. He's leading rebounds overall right now for the Spartans. I mean, that's impressive.
Yeah, you know, and not only, I mean, we talk about James so much in these broadcasts, but I feel like he does go unnoticed sometimes from the community. You know, he's not a real big scorer, but defensively he's just an animal. Yeah,
absolutely. And you look at the assist side of it, and you got, you know, one of the main guys bringing the ball up most of the time. You know, Gavin Pearson and Josh Williams bounce back and forth between it, but Josh Williams has 19 assists on the year coming into the night in 3 games, averaging 6.3 assists on each game. I mean, that's a great start. I mean, you know, you look at that as a coach, and I mean, you got to be impressed.
Yeah. One thing that the Spartans really haven't been doing as well this year as of other years, you know, you take out the Rushville game last night, is playing hard-nosed defense almost. You know, Union County, it seemed like they scored a little more than what we expected them to. And then, of course, Delta scoring 50, 53, 54. I believe, you know, you just don't see 50 points scored on the Spartans defense and pass, and you just hope that there's better to come.
Yeah, and you talk about, you know, you don't see high-scoring games against the Spartans, and you look at this game, I mean, it's a prime example. It's 19-14 right now at halftime, Shelbyville leading. I mean, we always talk about it. First team to 40 normally wins a Connersville basketball game, and I expect that to be, you know, exactly what happens tonight.
Yeah, you expect the Spartans to go with their normal starters, but you almost wonder if number 2 Badgley will start for Shelbyville coming out in the second half. You know, he was really their main guy, their main point guard coming into this game tonight, because their starting point guard, I believe it was Luke Brinkman maybe. Brinkman got in foul trouble early, and Badgley came in and stepped up to the role.
Yeah, you know, you talk about it. Brinkman's got 2 fouls on him. Badgley has 0, but came in and put up, you know, a quick 4 points for the Golden Bears. And you think that, you know, Badgley will get the start. You know, you have to assume that he will.
You know, we hear the first horn. There's a minute left. We will take a quick timeout. We will be right back in 30 seconds.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connersville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-2588, and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
Back here in Shelbyville, the Spartans are down 19-14 as we are just set to go underway this second half. You know, Coach Brown halftime speech. You got to think Salmon was real big on the whiteboard at the halftime.
Yeah, you do. You know, 10 points. You see him sitting on the bench right now, getting ready to come into this game. We knew it coming into this game. We seen that he was averaging 20 points a game. We knew that he was going to be a problem for the Spartans. And, you know, he has proved that. You know, like I said earlier, he's slowed down a little bit. Spartans started to figure him out, putting, you know, almost a better defender, you would call it, on him. And, you know, he got locked down there towards the end of the second quarter.
Spartans start the half out with the ball. Gavin Pearson kicks over to Josh Williams. Josh Williams over to James. James back up top to Gavin Pearson. Gavin kicks it over to Josh Williams on the wing. Williams back up top to Gavin Pearson. Gavin looking over the offense. Passes it to Braxton Myers on the wing. Myers back up top to James Williams, who swings it back over to Gavin Pearson.
Yeah, you know, still very aggressive down low. You're seeing a lot of bodies flying around. You know, I didn't expect it to change, and I don't think it will.
Gavin Pearson throws it over to Myers on the wing. Myers over to Josh Williams at the top of the key. Josh wants a ball screen. He swings it over to Gavin Pearson, who drives inside. Gavin over to Braxton in the corner. Braxton's three, no good off the back of the rim. Looks like loose ball. Looks like that's James Williams who comes up with it. He kicks it back out to Gavin Pearson. Gavin back over to Josh Williams in the corner for three. Oh, Josh's three hit every part of the rim, no good. Braxton Myers gets a rebound. Braxton puts it back up, and his is good.
Yeah, what a hectic, possession there. The Spartans took up a whole minute on that one, but that's Braxton Myers' fifth point of the night. Very good all around, never giving up on the play there for the Spartans.
Yeah, we mentioned it. We didn't know if they would go with Brinkman or Badgley. That is Brinkman at the top to keep the ball, but it's a turnover for Brinkman. Yeah. Shelbyville's coach does not look happy with him.
Yeah, there's that high-intensity defense for the Spartans that we've seen a little bit, but we didn't really see in full effect, and there it was, and it forced a Shelbyville turnover.
Josh Williams has the ball for the Spartans. He hands it off to Myers. Myers over to Gavin Pearson. He swings it over to Josh Williams, who gives up the open three. Back up top to Gavin Pearson. He looks over the offense. Myers has it over to Josh Williams in the corner. Back up top to Myers, swings it across to Gavin Pearson. Gavin drives baseline. Kicks it back out to Myers. Myers inside to Barron. Barron makes a quick move. He kicks it outside to Josh Williams. Josh's three is no good off the front of the rim.
Yeah, the only thing I think on that possession is you take Josh's wide open three in the corner, that first pass. He was wide open. That's, with this much time left in the game, I think you got to take that shot.
Yeah, that is number 3, Luke Brinkman at the top of the key. Brinkman on the wing, hands it. Oh, he does fake handoff. They're going to call Josh Williams with a foul on the floor.
Yeah, an interesting blocking foul there. It looked like he was just moving his body, but, there was quite a bit of contact. That it would be Josh's first foul of the night.
Parker has it over to Claxton. Claxton dribbles the ball up top. Over to Parker. Parker trying to give it away. Gives it to Claxton in the corner.
Yeah, Spartans fighting very hard over ball screens, or over screens in general, and it is causing a lot of bodies to be flung around.
Parker drives baseline. Gives it up. Salmon has it from deep on the wing. Salmon's good. Salmon with another 3 that make that 13 on the night.
Yeah, that's something that he did very well at the start of the second quarter for the Shelbyville Golden Bears. We didn't see it at the end, but, after he made that first one, I expect him to shoot more.
Braxton Myers with a 3 at the top. His 3's good. Spartans bring the deficit back down to 3. Shelbyville's up 22-19.
Yeah, that's Braxton Myers' 8th point on the night. He's had a pretty solid night so far. 21 points last night at Rushville. Absolutely phenomenal.
They see Braxton, a really smart basketball player right there. He was playing defense with his hands behind his back. He knows he's in foul trouble. It's number 40, Ethan Lambert, no good off the front of the rim. Josh Williams pushing the ball up the court. He's going to drive. He puts it off the glass. It's good. There's Josh again, driving the ball like we said last night at Rushville. One of his best games of the year, and that's what he did. He drove the ball probably 5 or 6 times really aggressively, and that helped the Spartans push the lead.
Yeah, you talked about Braxton Myers playing defense with his hands behind his back, and there you see it again. Ooh, I don't know about that.
Looks like they're going to call James on another foul.
That'll be James' 3rd.
James is in foul
He's got to
trouble.
be careful.
Really smart play by Braxton, though. Start playing defense with hands behind his back. It's helping him not reach, helping him not pick up that. Does he have 3 right now, or does he have 2?
He has 3. Myers and James Williams both have 3 fouls on the night. 2 very key players for the Spartans that they cannot afford to be having in foul trouble.
No. Parker has it on the wing. He finds Salmon down low. Salmon's shot is rejected by Barron. Josh Williams driving again. They're going to call, I believe they're going to call Parker right there.
Yeah, on blocking foul. Yeah, that's his 3rd foul of the night.
Josh, another aggressive drive right there, and it pays off.
Yeah, it absolutely did. It looked as if Parker had his feet set on that, and I was expecting the charge call.
I thought we were going to go the other way.
Yeah, I did that too, but,
Turns out Josh Williams has 2 free throws upcoming.
Yes, sir.
Josh's first free throw is up, hits every part of the rim, but goes out.
Yeah, I mean, the storyline of, the Spartans and their missed free throws, it continues into tonight. They have not been shooting the free throw very well at all here recently.
Josh's second free throw is up and good. I believe that's Claxton has his ball on the wing. Claxton dribbles to the top of the key. Claxton over on the wing. Oh, deflected by Myers.
Very good deflection. Very good athletic play there by Myers. We talk about how athletic he is all the time, and I mean, it just paid off. It proved itself right there.
Lambert has the ball on the wing. He gives it up to Salmon. Salmon pulls up from the same spot from last time. Salmon's good again. Salmon has hit 2 threes this half from the same spot. You got to think the Spartans have got to just be all up in him now.
Yeah, I'm sticking. If I'm Coach Brown, you would think you'd stick somebody like James Williams on him, who is not going to get lost. Josh Williams with a very good drive on that one, making that's his 13th of the night.
Salmon has the ball on the Shelbyville logo. He drives to the corner, dishes it inside to Lambert. I believe that's James Williams picking up his 4th foul tonight. Or who are they going to call that one on?
James, excuse me.
James comes out. Taco Pearson checks back in for the Spartans.
Connorsville with the timeout.
They take a timeout, and so will we. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connorsville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251.
Welcome back to Shelbyville as the Golden Bears are beating the Spartans by 1 of a score of 25-24. Cam, have you seen anything that you like to come out of the Spartans coming into the second half?
I have. They brought the game back within 4, down at 5 at the half. They've really taken over on the offensive side. Look at Josh Williams with 13 points. He's played very good the last 2 nights.
Good deflection right there by Taco Pearson.
Yeah, even better defense all around. The Spartan team has been playing a lot better coming into this third quarter.
It's number 24, Asher, who throws it over to Claxton at the top of the key. Claxton on the wing, drives baseline, gets stopped. Sandman has it at the top of the key. He's going to try to drive inside. Step back 3 on the wing. No good, but they are going to call the foul on Taco Pearson. Sandman will have 3 free throws upcoming.
Yeah, it almost looked like he was falling back. That was a step back 3. He was fading away. He sold it pretty good. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, that's going to be Taco's second foul of the night. Sandman's first free throw is good. Salmon's second free throw is up, and it is also good. Salmon still has 1 free throw coming.
Yeah, he's sitting at 18 points on the night. Shelbyville only has 27.
And we are only about halfway through the third quarter.
That makes 19.
A little over 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. The Spartans are down 28-24. Gavin Pearson drives inside over to Josh Williams. Josh's 3 from the wing is no good off the front of the rim. Claxton dribbling the ball up the court. He has it at top of the key. Over to Salmon. Salmon being guarded by Taco Pearson. Salmon drives baseline, step back from the wing. Salmon off the front. That's Claxton now that came up with it.
Yeah, the Spartans just didn't block out there. It looks like Myers just jumped a little bit too early, and Claxton was just in the right place at the right time.
Swings it over to Parker. Parker's 3 from the corner is good. Good look right there from number 24, Aiden Ashford, coming off the bench. That's a hard pass to find right there.
Yeah, that was a great look. Not sure exactly who made the pass, but a beautiful look there for Shelbyville. And that gives Parker 5 on the night.
Josh Drives in, puts it up. It's no good, but they are going to call the foul on number 24, Aiden Asher. Josh will have 2 free throws upcoming.
They're actually going to call that on, oh, never mind. They're going to call that on Asher.
It's Asher's first of the night. Josh's first free throw is up and good. Awaiting Josh's second free throw. It is now up. Hits all around the rim, but it goes in.
Yeah, that's 15 on the night for Josh Williams. He's had another solid performance tonight.
Connersville pulls the deficit back down to 5. Salmon pulls up from the wing, and he's good again. You know, I mean, he started off really flat, but working himself into it coming in the second quarter, I mean, he's finishing so strong right now.
He is. I mean, he's got 22 points right now, and we've got a little less than a minute left. That'll be a, yeah.
They're called on Claxton.
And one for Josh Williams, and I think they gave Claxton a technical foul too. Yes.
Well, they're called Claxton on a technical. What did Claxton do?
He got pretty upset after that play. It looks like he said something to somebody, and they're going to tee him up.
Yeah, you know, Josh being aggressive right there on the drive. He missed his first attempt, but not fading away from the contact. He got in there, got his rebound, got the and one. So he will have at least 1, maybe 3.
Yeah, he'll have.
Or is Coach Brown going to let him shoot the technical free throws? They're sorting it all out right now. Yeah. Nope, they're going to say this is Josh's and 1 free throw. It's good.
And then he has 2 more.
Yep, they're going to let Josh will shoot the technical free throws. He has 2 upcoming. Spartans are down 34-27. The first of 2 from Josh Williams is no good. Josh getting set to let go of the second one. It's up, and it's good. Spartans pull it back to 6.
Yeah, Spartans got to convert here on this possession. I mean, that's a lot of momentum coming their way, but, you know, with an and 1 and a technical foul on the Golden Bears, I mean, if they can convert on this possession with all that, that's going to completely change the momentum of this basketball game. Gavin
Pearson drives inside. He puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebound by number 5, Parker. Parker's going to push it. Decides to pull it back. Looking for Salmon. Braxton Myers jumps in the air and tips it. It's going to stay Golden Bear ball, but really good play right there by Braxton Myers to not give Salmon that open look in the corner.
Yeah, you know, very, very good play as you see Braxton Myers come out and Blaine Hornsby come in.
Yeah, Blaine's been playing really good off the bench for the Spartans here as of late. Had a really good game, we thought, last night.
Yeah, he did. We talked about it on the way up here. He impressed a lot of people last night.
That's something you like to see from the junior, getting his real first varsity minutes. As he's guarding number 3, Luke Brinkman. Brinkman dribbling around on the wing. He tries to drive baseline, but pulls it back out, brings it back up to the top of the key, hands it off to Claxton. Claxton hands it back off to Salmon.
Yeah, Shelbyville going for this last shot of the quarter.
Salmon back cuts, no, cannot find it. It's going to be Spartan ball with 1.3 seconds left to play in this third quarter. Josh Williams letting the ball bounce up. He picks it up. Half court heave. Oh. It's no good. Close, but no good. As we conclude the third quarter, the Spartans find themselves down 34-28. We will be right back in 60 seconds.
You'll find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connersville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connersville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number. It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Shelbyville to start the fourth quarter of this game. Connersville pulls the deficit, back down to 4. Shelbyville's up 34-30. To start this fourth quarter, Cam, what are you going to like to see from the Spartans here?
Definitely going to like to see them be more offensively rounded. You know, they've struggled a little bit on the offensive side of the ball tonight. You know, they just got to get set with this game being so close like we anticipated and so aggressive. They can't let their minds get the best of them.
Parker found Sandman on the back cut. Sandman back up to Lambert. They're going to say Lambert traveled. It's going to be Spartan ball with a chance to bring this one back down to 2 or 3.
Yeah, you know, a one-possession game here for the Spartans would be huge. That'd be a completely momentum changer.
Gavin Pearson hands it off to Josh Williams. Josh Williams drive, puts it up, no good. That's Lambert who comes down with the rebound, and it looks like he's going to be fouled by number 34, Lucas Barron.
That is Lucas's second foul of the night. He's been pretty good when it comes to fouling.
Spartan's starting to pull this press up. Now Braxton Myers is going to back off as Brinkman has the ball at half court. Brinkman at the top of the key, dribbling around, finds Parker on the wing. Parker hands it off to Claxton. Claxton throws it to Sandman. Sandman inside to Lambert. Lambert can't handle it. Braxton Myers comes down with it. Braxton drives, puts it up, no good. Barron with the rebound. Barron goes up. Barron gets it, and it's good. Spartans down 34-32. Pull it back to 1 possession. That is huge.
Yeah, believe it or not, I have that down as Lucas Barron's first points of the night.
Number 3 for the Golden Bears, I believe that is Luke Brinkman, drives and gets the and 1. He will have a free throw upcoming.
That's Brinkman's first points of the night as well, as they will be calling that on number 32, Braxton Myers, and that is his fourth foul of the night. Him and James Williams both have 4 fouls, and we see them both, Braxton's not coming out of this game, but we see James on
Braxton be coming out. Brinkman's free throw is good. Lead back up to 5. Gavin Pearson has the ball in the wing. He hands it off to Josh Williams, who kicks it over to Braxton Myers in the corner. Myers back up top to Gavin Pearson. Gavin to Taco Pearson. Pearson with the 3 from the wing. No good off the back of the rim. Looks like Parker comes out with it, swings it over to Sandman. Sandman pushing the ball up the court. Sandman step back, gives it back up to Brinkman. Brinkman standing about half court over on the wing. Looking like he's about to get a ball screen from Lambert. He does, takes it, kicks it over to Parker. Parker back up top to Claxton on the wing. Claxton back over to Sandman. Sandman step back inside to Lambert. Back outside to Sandman. Sandman step back 3, and it's good. You know, that's 3 in a row he's made from right there in that same exact spot. 2 of the 3 coming off step backs.
Yeah, I mean, Taco Pearson did a great job on staying with him. Not a whole lot you can do in that situation as he was fading away from him, but I mean, you can't complain about the defense that, Taco Pearson had on him.
No, Braxton Myers throws up a 3. It's no good off the back of the rim. It looks like they're going to call Josh Williams with an over in the back. Josh pleading his case to Coach Brown.
That's his second foul of the night. That's actually, they're calling a timeout. Connersville's calling a timeout.
Looks like they're going to take a 60-second break, so are we. We'll be right back in 1 minute.
Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available, in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730. Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today.
back here in Shelbyville with a little under 6 minutes left to play. The Spartans are down 40-32. Cam, we talked about it at halftime. We got to find a way to stop Ollie Salmon, and the Spartans just haven't found that answer yet.
Yeah, you look at Salmon, he's got 25 points on the night. I mean, that is incredible. You know, we talked about him scoring 20 per game, and I mean, he has succeeded that tonight.
Brinkman's free throw is no good off the front of the rim. You know, and we talk about it as Josh Williams throws a full court heave to Braxton, but it's no good off the backboard. It's going to be Shelbyville's ball. You know, the last time I was trying to think during halftime, the last time that I remember an Ollie Salmon-like player was Luke Bumbleow from Newcastle back in 2018. And then Mason Gillis, who also played for Newcastle, who's starting for Purdue right now. You know, just that D1 talent. You'd like to see where Salmon will take his talent.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he's very, very talented. You know, this being his senior year, he's playing very hard and very good. As you see, you know, Shelbyville taking this 30-second timeout. We will stay right here. You know, quick recap of this fourth quarter, Trot.
You know, 2 words, Ollie Salmon. You know, the Spartans have held the other 4 guys really well, you know, keeping them off the scoreboard tonight, but it just seems like we can't find that answer for Salmon. You know, Taco Pearson doing a really good job staying with him, but, I mean, you can't help the step back 3, you know, and he's made, I think, 3 of them tonight.
Yeah, you can't help it, especially when he's fading away, man. I mean, he has been lights out from the three-point line tonight. I think I don't know how many he shot, but I can only recount him missing 2 of them. I mean, that's very impressive because he has shot a lot tonight.
You have him down for 25 points tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
It's going to be Brinkman to inbound the ball. Brinkman throws it over to Salmon in the backcourt. Salmon being pressed by Josh Williams. Salmon drives inside, kicks it back out to Brinkman. Brinkman over to Claxton on the wing. Claxton back up top to Brinkman.
Yeah, something I noticed is James Williams and Braxton Myers are both in this game, and if either one of them foul, they're gone.
Brinkman drove inside, threw up a layup attempt, but it didn't go. Braxton Myers inside, he throws one up. No good. James Williams comes down with the rebound. James puts up one, and, you know, you like to see the aggressiveness right there, but that probably should have been called a charge.
Yeah, that's a tough call to make. Better off a no call, of course.
Salmon throws up a 17-footer. It's blocked by Josh Williams. Barron gets the rebound, tries to throw it to Josh Williams. It's picked off by number 23, Claxton, who's dribbling around on the left wing.
Yeah, Claxton's going to try and slow
He finds
it down.
Parker. Parker had a wide-open layup, passed it off to Salmon in the corner. Salmon's 3, no good. Parker comes down with the rebound. He has the ball at the top of the key, kicks it over to Claxton. Claxton's standing on the wing, guarded by Myers.
Yeah, you know, James Williams and Salmon made a whole lot of hard contact there, and I mean, you've seen both of them slow to get up.
Claxton drives inside. Braxton Myers looked like his feet was set. They're going to call the block. That's going to be Braxton's 5th foul, and he's going to be out for the night. He
is not happy about that one, and I mean, I understand where he's coming from. You know, earlier in the game, that same exact play was a charge. And now, you know, that brings him out of the game. He finishes the night with 8 points.
Hate to see that for the Spartans. You know, he's a really, really key piece to not only this defense, but he's a really good shooter.
Yes, he is. I mean, he's played a very, very good game tonight and last night, of course.
Claxton's 1-and-1 attempt is no good off the back of the rebound, off the back of the rim. James Williams got the rebound, kicked it over to his brother, Josh Williams. James sets a screen for Josh. Josh kicks over to Gavin Pearson. Pearson's 3 in the corner is good. Spartans bring this back to a 3-point ball game, down 40-37.
Yeah, that's something I would like to see from Gavin Pearson more. Every time we've seen him shoot the ball tonight, he hasn't scored any yet because of fouls during the play, but he shot 3 so far tonight, and he's made all of them. Really good defense right there by Gavin. Poking the ball away from Claxton. It goes out on the Spartans. It's going to remain Shelbyville ball. Really, really good defensive possession right there. You hope to see it continue. Yeah, very aggressive from Gavin Pearson, but knowing his limit and not getting a foul called on him, as you don't want to give Shelbyville any more chances as they are already in the bonus, close to being in the double bonus. Claxton throws it up to Parker. Parker almost gets taken out by Brinkman. Yeah, they nearly took each other out there. That would have been bad. Brinkman has the ball. He drives inside. Looks like a push-off. It's not called. Salmon has the ball at the top of the key. Guarded by Josh Williams. That looks like a charge. It's not called. Salmon pulls up to the volleyball line. It's no good. Yeah, letting them play here a little bit at the end of this game. Earlier in the game, those were called fouls.
Josh Williams pulls up from the wing. It's no good. Looks like they're going to call James Williams right there for his 5th foul. James shaking his head no. He doesn't like the call. Shelbyville does. You know, nothing you can do about that. It was just physical. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough call to make. You don't like to see that with him having his 4th foul. And with how aggressive the refs have gotten this game, that almost seemed like a soft foul.
Yeah, you know, we talked about it a little earlier. We thought they were going to let him play, you know, Shelbyville getting the wave by to James and Braxton. That's Blaine Hornsby, number 23, that checked in for James Williams. Sandman's free throw, no good off the back of the rim, controlled by Hornsby. Hornsby gives it to Josh Williams. Still a 3-point ball game. Josh drives inside over to Gavin Pearson. Pearson over to Hornsby. Back up top to Gavin Pearson. Pearson gets a ball screen from Barron. He drives inside, puts it up. His layup attempt, no good. Rebound by Brinkman. Brinkman controls it. Brings it up the court, being pressed by Gavin Pearson. He loses the ball. Looks like Josh Williams has it. He's trying to call timeout, but they're not going to give it to him. They're going to call a jump ball.
Yikes.
And the arrow is not up on the scoreboard. It's going to be Spartan
It's going to be
basketball.
Spartan ball, but yeah, it definitely looked like Josh Williams had the timeout there. He looked like he had called for it when he had possession of the ball, but you know, we do have a weird angle on it up here, but he seemed pretty confident that he had the
you know,
timeout.
you look down on the court, Coach Brown, he was screaming and yelling and throwing his hands in timeout motion. You know, he thought he wanted it. He thought he should have got it. Anyways, it's Spartan basketball. We're still only down 3. That's Barron on the post. He kicks it out. Gavin Pearson's 3 from the wing. It's short. Brinkman has the rebound. He's dribbling it up the court.
Yeah, Spartan's got to keep this defensive pressure up. It's caused some mistakes here for Shelbyville with just under 2:30 left in this game. They cannot stop the pressure.
Brinkman just dribbling around the top of the key. A little under 2.5 minutes left to play in this one. Guarded by Gavin Pearson. He gives it up to Claxton. Claxton dribbling around up top. Shelbyville trying to waste as much time as they can. Good pressure and a foul by number 10, Gavin Pearson.
Yeah, you want to foul, but you don't want to foul. That puts Shelbyville in the double bonus, and that if they do make this, that'll more than likely make this not a 1-possession game anymore.
No, it'll make it a 5-point game. It'll be a 2-possession game. Claxton has 2 guaranteed free throws upcoming.
Yeah, you know, a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Trot, you got 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. What are you as Coach Brown telling your team?
Right now, I mean, it's still a 3-possession, it's a 3-point ball game with 2 free throws upcoming. You know, your leading guy tonight outside of Braxton Myers has been Josh Williams. You know, you got to think either you want to get it to Josh or you'd like Lucas Barron to get some more touches down low. You know, he's a really big part of this offense, and I just think if you want to pull this one into a 1-possession game with the time expiring, then you got to get your 2 best players in Josh Williams and Lucas Barron more touches.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. You see Lucas only has 2 points tonight, and, you know, I think that shows on the scoreboard, but like we talked about earlier, low-scoring games is what the Spartans are known for, whether it's them low-scoring or the other team low-scoring. And, you know, we said first 1 to 40 wins, and right now the Golden Bears are sitting at exactly 40.
Claxton has 2 free throws upcoming. His first one is away and good. Pulls that lead out to 4. Shelbyville's up 41-37. Claxton has the ball. He puts his second one up, and it's also good.
Give him 5 on the night.
Extend that lead to 5. Gavin Pearson gives the ball to Josh Williams, who brings the ball up the court. He's dribbling around on the wing. He gets a ball screen from Barron. Josh drives inside. His layup no good, but he is going to get 2 free throws.
Yeah, they're going to call Ollie Sandman on the foul there. That's only his 2nd foul of the night, and I want to touch back again as I'm looking at it. He has 25 points tonight.
Yeah, and we talked about it pregame and the halftime show, man. A key to this game was getting Ollie Sandman in foul trouble, and they just haven't been able to do it.
No, and he's played a phenomenal game, as that is Josh Williams' 17th point of the night.
Josh awaiting his second free throw. First one was good. Josh trying to pull this ball game back to within a one possession. His second free throw's up and good. You know, when are we going to see Connersville pull that press? And it looks like they're going to pull like a half-court trap almost, you know.
Yeah, just apply some pressure.
And
it
they got a
paid
steal
off.
right there. Josh Williams driving the ball. He goes up with his right hand. It's good. No, they are going to call a foul. It's the and one.
Yeah.
Josh is going to have the chance to tie this ball game back up with 1:52 left to play. You like to see that aggressiveness right there. You know, we just talked about it. Get Josh Williams and Lucas Barrymore touches. And Lucas didn't get the touch on the last possession, but he had the roll if Josh didn't want to take the drive. Ultimately, he did, and he put it up, got the two free throws, put them both in. And now Josh's attempt to tie this ball game is up, and it is good. Spartans tie the ball game at 42 with 1:50 left to play in this game.
Yeah, here's that press you were talking about, or not really necessarily a press, but definitely some pressure coming from the Spartans at the half-court line.
Brinkman gives it up to Claxton in the corner. Claxton's left wide open. He does not pull the three. He's dribbling around up top, guarded by Gavin Pearson. Claxton looking for something to do with the basketball. He's going to drive to the corner. He's going to try to drive baseline. He kicks it over. That is, looks like Salmon. Salmon from the volleyball line is short. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Spartan basketball with 1:23 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cam, really good defense right there by the Spartans.
Yeah, phenomenal defense on the help side. Overall, all around great defense, and the Spartans got very lucky that Sandman did not make that three, as he has been pretty lights out tonight.
Yeah, he had a heat check right there and missed, luckily for the Spartans. Taco Pearson has it on the wing. He looks inside to Barron. Barron kicks back out to Taco Pearson. Taco back outside to Josh Williams. Josh dribbling it around the top of the court. Kicks it back up top to Taco Pearson. Pearson finds Josh on the wing. Josh Williams drives baseline, kicks it over to Gavin Pearson. Gavin's three in the corner for the lead is no good. Looks like that's Parker that comes down with the rebound.
Yeah, not a bad look there for Gavin Pearson, as he's been shooting pretty good tonight.
Spartan Faithful is up on their feet.
Yeah.
Getting loud for the boys. They need a really big stop right here.
Yeah, something I want to point out is one more foul for Shelbyville if Connersville does get the ball back. That's Connersville shooting bonus, yeah.
Brinkman has the ball. He gives it up to Sandman.
Yeah.
You got to think Shelbyville wants a look from Sandman right here. He gets doubled. He has to give it up to Brinkman. Brinkman getting doubled. They're going to call a foul on, I believe that's Josh Williams.
Yeah.
They're going to call it on Josh Williams, a blocking foul. You know, Josh came over, tried to get the trap in the corner. Smart play by Josh, but just a little reckless coming in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, a smart play. Don't let Sandman get the ball. I think that was the key there for the Spartans. And Josh, a heads-up play. You know, Sandman has been lights out. Of course, missed that last three-pointer. Brinkman's first shot is good.
Shelbyville retakes the lead at 43-42.
Yeah, I mean, just keeping the ball out of Sandman's hand is key, as he has
Brinkman
25.
has another free throw upcoming. It is up, and it is no good off the front of the rim. Controlled by Barron. Barron kicks it out to Josh Williams. Josh bringing the ball up for the Spartans. Everybody on their feet getting loud for the boys. Josh drives, dumps down to Blaine. Blaine gets fouled. Blaine's going to have a chance for two free throws here to take the lead. You know, we talked about it. Hornsby, a junior, getting his first real varsity minutes. He's going to have a chance to take the lead right here for the Spartans.
And this is the biggest moment so far in his career, as, you know, Coach Brown will take a timeout.
I believe they're going to take a 60-second timeout, so will we. We will be right back in 1 minute.
Looking for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Look no further. Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals when you need financing, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan. People you know, neighbors you trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-5111.
Back here in Shelbyville, the Spartans find themselves down 1 at 43-42. 4.1 seconds left to go in this game. But as we mentioned, the young junior Blaine Hornsby coming into this game, really stepping into this role. And you see Josh Williams, a good senior leader right there talking to his boy. Hornsby has 2 free throws to tie and try to take the lead for the Spartans. Hornsby's first free throw is up. No good. Barron thought it was a one-on-one. Barron jumped in there to get the rebound.
Yeah, he did. He was ready to go back up with the ball, and I mean that's good heads-up play. Yeah. But you would love to see
right here,
Hornsby make this.
Hornsby's second free throw is up. It's no good off the front of the rim. Controlled by Brinkman. Brinkman gets fouled by Barron. 1.7 seconds left to go in this game. Looks like, good rebound right there by Brinkman. He just jumped. He jumped up with Barron and ultimately came down with it.
Yeah.
Josh just telling Hornsby, keep your head up. You're going to have a bright future here with the Spartans.
Yeah, you definitely can't dwell on that. Of course, you would like to see him have made those, but with 1.7 seconds left, I have seen crazier things happen.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout here, have a full timeout. We're going to stay right here, though. We're going to talk about that last play. Blaine, Josh Williams felt confidence in Blaine to dish it down, and I would have too. Blaine goes up with it, misses it, ultimately misses his 2 free throws. If you're Coach Brown here, what are you telling the Spartans here? You got a minute.
You got to stay calm. This game is so close. This is like the Delta game. You don't want it to end the same way though. You got to look at who you got in right now. You got Hornsby and Barron down low for the rebound. You're going to imagine that Shelbyville is going to try and make one because they're in double bonus. Make one and then shoot one off the rim, and try to get it shot in one direction or the other, kill as much time as possible so that the Spartans can't inbound the ball and then call another timeout and then have better court possession.
Yeah, right here is when it really does hurt having James Williams and Braxton Myers both fouled out. They're both kicking themselves right now.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they had good games, both respectively. Myers with 8 and James with 5. They both contributed a lot, especially the last 2 nights. But, it's in the past, and they'll learn from those mistakes.
The 2 free throws from Brinkman are upcoming. The Spartans and the Shelbyville the Shelbyville Golden Bears are set in the paint. Brinkman's first free throw is up. It's no good off the back of the rim. So right here, you talked about it, missing the second one on purpose. I think you gotta go for it. You gotta make it a 2-point game.
Yeah, you have to. You gotta make this one now. If not, and Brinkman's shot is up. Yeah, he made it.
It's good. The Spartans are down 2. Gavin Pearson inbounded it to Josh Williams. Josh just does a half-court heave up. It's no good. Shelbyville holds on. The Spartans are defeated for the second time this year of a score of 44-42. Cam, a half-court heave, you'd like to see him call a timeout or something, get a little better position, but, the cards didn't fall the way the Spartans wanted them to tonight. And we're going to take a 30-second break, but when we come back, we will go over the scoring for the game tonight. We will be right back in 30 seconds.
Reed Health Sports Medicine provides an athletic trainer to the Connorsville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers normally are present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete suffers a sports injury, Reed Health's Athletic Training Clinic can provide injury treatment sessions using multiple modalities, rehab protocols, and treatment techniques to ensure your athlete doesn't miss a day without progressing forward. Learn more at reedhealth.com.
Spartans are defeated once more. Have a score of 44-42. Cam, I believe you have the scoring for tonight. Can we hear what that was?
Yeah, we'll start off with Shelbyville. We'll start at the bottom and work our way up. Brinkman rounded out scoring for Shelbyville with 3, Badley with 4, Parker and Claxton with 5 apiece, and Sandman leading the way with 25, putting them at 44. We'll jump over to Connorsville. Luke Sparran had 2. Gavin Pearson at 3, James Williams with 5, Braxton Myers with 8, both of them fouling out early in the fourth quarter, and then Josh Williams leading the way with 21 points.
Yeah, Cam, we look forward into the Spartan schedule. They only have one game next week. It's on December 10th. It's going to be versus New Pal at home at 7:30. We look forward to seeing you guys there. I'm Trot Davidson, joined tonight by Camden Schonfeld. This has been an SSN broadcast.
Yeah, we on the work. Yeah, team run it up. Work. This ain't a game. I came with the game. Look how we run it. The hustle and pain is just not the same. I came from the gutter. Hey, whole team limitless. Never settle. We above. Whole crowd showing love. Yeah. Cause we up. We on the